going.
Oh, right, need to
Start
get my character sheet
recording.
open.
Okay. All right. So as I was already mentioning to a few of you, by my estimates, we should have like 3 sessions left. Although you guys are pretty good for throwing all of my estimates out the window, so what do I know?
Speed run.
Speedrun.
Make it 5. Either 1 session or 5.
That'd be hilarious. You guys blaze through literally everything in 1 session.
Challenge accepted. Let's go.
Oh, I highly doubt it. I want at least 1 cliffhanger.
Why?
Because I like cliffhangers for you guys.
Oh, I hate cliffhangers.
That's not my problem.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Alright. Also, as I was mentioning, after we're done, there is also post-session where I just literally unpack everything and answer all your questions.
Nice. Knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge and
Knowledge.
Q&A and just having a good time. But regardless.
Cause
So,
I'm having a good time, having a good time.
Alright, so, last session, which was too long ago because we had people not available.
Blame Seb.
I'm blaming you. Alright, so, you guys decided it was finally time to pay a visit to Jarlaxle on his home turf and pay him back for everything he did. Y'all dived underwater, had a bit of a talk with your old pal Zelipharn, took all of the precautions you needed via anti-detection spells, invisibility, stealths, disguises, changing appearances, the entire shebang to get on the eye catcher, doing your best to remain undetected throughout most of your trip there, and then made your way under the secret submersible that was kept under the boat, the Scarlet Marpanaut. In there, you fought for your lives against 2 of the elite drow warriors of Bregandarte, and managed to pull it off. After that, you spent the rest of your time down in the submersible looking for the Eye of Galore. And after some snooping around, a lot of snooping around, you eventually got your hands on it. Then promptly made your escape. You also managed to recover Zelipharn's crystal ball, something that was in some way pending since like session 40, maybe even earlier than that. We're on like session 76 right now. That was a long time ago, but he did reward at least one of you with a couple of interesting items. And as Gix, with his new loot, was preparing to return to the group, the rest of you devised how you would make your way to Blackstaff's tower. This is where also I have to bring in a little retcon because some of my notes were out of date. You guys don't have 2 Eyes of Galore, you have 1. Because the other 2, and there's only 3, the other 2 have already been handed to Laeral Silverhand.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
that
I remember that being the case. Did we?
Yeah, I said you found 2 eyes because in that particular part of my notes, it was still written down assuming that you guys would not see through Jarlaxle's disguise when he was impersonating Laeral at the Opera House, and that he would just pull the wool under your eyes peacefully and get away with 1 eye.
Okay.
That was like my original scenario that I planned with all of that
Oh, cat, do not chew on my microphone.
months ago. And you guys foiled that, which was awesome. But it did throw a wrench in all of my notes, and that made me do an error last session about that. But with the retcon corrected, my apologies for that,
All good.
we resumed session in early afternoon. The parade has ended not too long ago as you guys are escaping the Scarlet Marpanaut, and you're all heading in the direction of Blackstaff's tower.
Yep.
The entirety of the group having split up. By the way, you devised a plan for Max and Scalpel to be holding 1 eye, but none of them are retconning that you guys only have 1. Who's holding it?
I would vote Max just because of his urchin secret so he can get there faster.
Fair.
I'm good with that.
Okay,
Yep.
so Max is the one with actually an eye. Scalpel is a decoy. Ragna has the coffer that everything was in at first. Gix is trailing behind but knows where to go with the loot. But without any incident, Max gets there first again because He's lived in this city for his entire life and knows its ins and out of the streets,
And mobile.
and is a mofo.
Mm-hmm.
hmm So he gets there in about 20 minutes. The rest of the party follows suit and arrives in twice that time, with Geeks trailing behind another extra 10 after that. But you are all reunited safe and sound in the lobby of Blackstaff's Tower, with the receptionist currently just taking notes and disregarding you all.
As per the norm.
Well, as I would have arrived and had a little bit of time, I would have spoke with him a little bit,
Hurt?
asking if she was here and everything. If the black stuff was here.
The Blackstaff, she would have indicated to you that the Blackstaff is present, probably very busy, so if you do have important business with her, make it quick. She would not have struck much conversation with you, but every now and then she glances an eye in your direction.
Alright.
And the rest of the party, during your chit-chat and patience, regroups.
I can only imagine by this point, Jarlaxle's probably feeling a little pissed off.
Could be. But
If he's back yet.
he should be back soon. Where's Kix?
He should be back shortly. I suppose he was falling a little behind.
And
Do I just walk in when I want?
you
or-
walk in whenever you want, yes.
Okay, cool. Ah, jeez, who knew? Getting used to bodies was such a bitch. Hey guys.
And you see Gix walking in, bandages making him look a little mummified, hiding his black drow skin color of the body he's currently inhabiting.
Well, at least you made it here in one piece. Would have been more awkward if you were missing an arm.
Yes, indeed. That would really suck.
Right, let's go see the black stuff then. I start going
Yeah.
up the stairs.
I take it you guys didn't run into any trouble. Since you're all here.
Thankfully, no.
I had the time to chat up a little bit with the receptionist.
I saw a rat on the way.
Of course you did.
And for that matter, I guess we don't really need this now, do we? As Ragnar's just staring at the coffer. Is there an open window I can just check it out?
Maybe we're gonna keep that. It could be useful in the future. Listen, just leave it with the receptionist, and I'll
I do
take it
not
home
wish
when we
for your
leave.
garbage, thank you very much.
It's not garbage, it's belongings.
If you're trying
Look,
to
it's
dispose
beautiful.
of it, is it garbage?
We're not trying to dispose of it, we're just
Well,
putting it
keep it.
aside because it's heavy.
Keep your stuff with you. Dispose of it any way you want after you're out of here. Thank you.
It's
Alright.
Ragnar's just going to sit down and just sit on it instead.
I'll carry it on my own if necessary.
You can carry it on the way back.
Alright, fair.
Alright, so
Fair enough.
the group starts climbing the spiraling staircase of the tower, arriving on the first floor. Strangely enough, it doesn't look like a small classroom, but more a laboratory today, as if it was repurposed, reconstructed. Even the shape of the walls and the tablets is different today. It is, however, deserted, but you don't pay too much attention to it. Wizards, after all, am I right?
hmm
All of you can
Looking
see
at you too.
Ah,
Yeah, I had a magic girl once that did that cold magic thing on my balls. It was fun.
That I didn't need to
I
hear.
think it was chill touch. Not sure.
Ghoul touch, you mean, right?
I
Oh,
didn't
that's
know
more the
you.
necromancer. She was crazy. She wanted to do a threesome with a dead guy. It's weird.
I didn't know you were into necrophilia. That's kind of disgusting.
I'm into everything.
More so than usual.
all of you continue going up with your banter, arriving in front of the Blackstaff's office. Doors closed as usual, nondescript floor with the torches continuously burning on the sconce.
Just immediately knock on the door.
Knock on the door. A moment. And you wait. 5 seconds. 10 seconds. 15 seconds. But eventually the door opens for you. Seemingly on its own, because as you peek inside the room, The Blackstaff is still sitting at her desk at the opposite end, writing down on some papers, not paying too much mind to who is actually there currently. Come in, come in. Please.
All
Please.
right.
Neat trick with the door.
Oh, it's your lot. Give me a moment, please. And you see her quickly scribble a few more things on a scroll before rolling it. And then she extends her hand, putting the scroll up in the air, and it just magically disintegrates in some weird way. Oh, it's one communication done. Please, have a seat. And you see 4 seats again. Some of you getting very used to this, just being pulled closer to the desk.
Ragnar's just going to set the coffer down and use it as like a an ottoman, just resting his hooves.
I received the paper, bud.
Yep.
Very glad to know that you were successful. If our understanding of the situation is correct, you've completed your mission.
Yep.
That was a
Ragnar
lot.
just gives a weak thumbs up. All the pieces are together.
Can I have it? And you see her extend her hand. Don't make me waiting.
Looking at Max.
Can I insight her and seeing why she's so like,
Nonchalant.
yeah?
Nonchalant?
I mean, I'd like to
Usually
insight her
she's
too.
usually she's more like, how do I say, professional. Now she seems like almost like a little girl, like so excited.
I guess my role play is getting sloppy then, because that's not how I wanted to portray her. You can
Okay.
insight if you want to.
Sure.
First roll of the month.
First roll of the
month.
month. Insight. Okay. If you think she's being nonchalant, that's me who's being
Nope.
sloppy in the role play, and I'm sorry.
That's
Scalpel,
okay.
you think that she's very stressed right now. You kind of detect that she's trying her best to hide it.
Is something wrong?
There's a lot currently on my plate. In case you don't know, we have 2 major crime gangs doing their best to wreak havoc in the city. One of them has a leader that we thought was dead that I'm doing my best to contain currently.
I was about to say, how'd that raid go?
Well, we haven't spotted him leave the tower so far, but we haven't really tried to break into it again. We suspect that he's recalled more troops and is prepared for any future invasion we would try. So right now it is secure the perimeter and contain.
Oh, great, like an SCP. Got it.
And we're also hoping that he doesn't have too many ways of transporting himself around the city in different places we're not aware of.
Well, don't want to drop extra work on your lap, but might want to make that 3.
Elaborate.
So that Zardov Zord character with his fancy ass ships and whatnot running the parades.
Yes, the one that Lady Lateral told me you were suspecting was related to Bragandarte?
Yeah, we've more than confirmed that. The whole parade is just a front for them to be here in the town. In fact, their ship out in the middle of the bay, right underneath it, attached to the hull, is a Scarlet Marpanoth.
A what?
Let's see, it was the Temple of Gond, was it? Where they had a little display. It looks like a little submergible in the shape of a manta ray.
Some weird contraption for submersing underwater as a vehicle, I guess.
Yep, some sort of mechanical abomination.
Great. So even if we were to do something at the ships themselves, here's an escape route.
And needless to say, there was a bunch of drow that almost killed us, but that's besides the point.
You do look worse for wear.
Very well trained drow.
Their poison knocked out 2 of us.
Glad to
Yeah,
know
and-
that at least half of your crew is capable of filling up then.
But I digress. Hopefully, as soon as Jarlaxle realizes that he's been knocked out of the game per se, hopefully he'll just get his shit and leave.
Hopefully being the operative word here. Otherwise, we might have a very angry man on our back.
Well, in that case, I would suggest that you watch your backs very carefully. Now, how about the eye? Please?
I want to do a little sleight of hand that like make it pop out from like going next to her and like make it pop out from her pocket.
What's that in your ear?
I was thinking the same.
Give me a
Jeez.
sleight of hand, then.
God
Nope.
damn.
So you lean forward, attempt to do a little magic trick that you know of. It's unfortunately not very convincing. Huh, very funny.
I'll put on my charm
Well,
and give it to her.
I'll give it to you as she grabs the eye. At least you have some sense of humor, if it isn't for a lack of charm. Yeah, one more. Alright, I will make sure that this is handed in person to Lady Silverhand, the real Lady Silverhand.
Yeah, we want to avoid that again.
I'm sure she'd be willing to have a quick talk with you, potentially tomorrow after you've caught some rest. So,
Sounds good.
consider yourselves to have an appointment scheduled at Castle Waterdeep with her. Or if anything, if she's too busy, an attendant will have the entire assortment ready.
All right. And what time should we expect this appointment?
The earlier you are available, the better. Knowing her, she is doing her best to keep such an unsavory noble at bay currently.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Knowing her, she's doing her best to keep some unsavory nobles at bay currently.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll be on our way then. Thank you for your time.
Make sure that you come properly prepared tomorrow for this potentially last expedition. Who knows what you'll find? If you have any
Hopefully
friends,
not your dragon.
you're funny. Dragons haven't been sighted in Waterdeep for years now, if not decades.
Make that
More
like an
like-
hour.
Yeah, like an hour, yeah.
If you're talking about the one you reported back to me in the harbor, for some reason they're not prevented from going there, but in the city proper, there's been a few attempts of some flying over and just turning around.
I don't know, probably some old ancient curse or whatever on the city. Who knows?
I
What?
unfortunately couldn't tell you, but dragons proper in Waterdeep? Unlikely.
All right.
Alright.
But, if you have any acquaintances or friends you also want to bring, feel free to. I would suspect they expect a little bit of a payment. Otherwise, equip yourselves appropriately.
That's a good idea. I mean, the more the merrier, right? Might as well hire a Yaga again.
You can see Ragnus already just like stroking his chin, thinking, yeah, I think I know just the guy.
Why not just hire a full gang?
A full gang?
DM's note, you guys have made quite a few friends and acquaintances throughout the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
If there's
Let's go
any you
get the
want
old
to-
lady.
Shit, I guess we'll probably need to deliberate on who we're bringing.
So we get some meat shields, I mean companions.
But don't forget, the more people we bring, the more splits in the treasure. So
If
Oh,
there's a split in the treasure, we're going with the city.
yeah.
yeah, but the city in turn is going to be compensating us.
Yeah, you guys will be compensated with, if you remember, they said they would double how much the Castellanters offered you initially.
Eh. Yeah. Money.
Money, money, money.
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money.
Okay,
Just
Mr. Krabs,
With
chill.
the bills. Alright, so you guys have been warned. You're now all invited to leave the Blackstaff's office with your chest.
Politely bow as Ragnar makes his way out the door.
And you can see her pocketing the eye in a little pouch that she now carefully tucks in her vest on her person.
And as I'm going away, I'm like, don't forget to put that in the lead box.
And she brings out an amulet that is dangling around a necklace. I have this. You don't need to worry about it. Amulet of
Ah.
non-detection.
Good call.
One can't be too safe with my profession. I have enough enemies outside the city that wish me dead.
Cool. Pistol handshake and let's go.
Okay. So all of you rapidly descend down the stairs, pass in front of the usual scenery that you're getting accustomed to, and leave the premises. You're now back in the streets.
Just FYI, maybe we should be careful about, when we go back home. Maybe set up a perimeter. Maybe someone should stand guard during the night because.
Well, isn't that what you and the gigs already do every time we go there?
Yeah, but let's do it extra. Like set up some traps and stuff like that. Because we have potentially a very angry man who knows where we live, who might come for us during the night.
Alternatively, we can always crash at an inn somewhere. We just have to give Eileen a heads up to skedaddle without worrying her.
Well, let's go get her now and go to another inn. That's it.
How about the yawning portal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hire Yadra while we're there. She's probably there.
And if anything, I'm pretty sure Durham wouldn't let anything happen to his establishment. Honestly, he terrifies me more than Jarlaxle.
Then we should be safe.
All right. Do we all need to go back to the Troll Skull, or?
Yeah, well, I want to go get Eileen.
All right.
Yeah, better not to split up in case we get jumped.
Yeah, buddy system.
I agree.
Alright, so I'm listening. Want to add something?
Okay, so Ragna still has 2 paper birds left, so we can use them to try to summon a couple of people. He already has 1 person in mind, but is there a second that we want to do?
Who were you talking about?
His criminal contact, Aldum.
Oh god, I don't think his character sheet's been updated for a few levels.
Sounds like a skill issue.
It sounds like a DM problem, honestly.
But for the second... I don't know, do we want to summon the boy?
The boy?
The boy?
Yeah,
The
the
boy.
Never Ember.
Here comes the boy.
I mean, doesn't he intend to have the treasure for himself?
Yeah, that might cause some minor issues.
That is not what he told you last time you talked to him.
He said he wanted it back to the city?
Yes.
Isn't that technically what we're doing then?
Yes.
So yeah, so let's summon the boy.
Bring in the boy.
And the fact that he's gonna be helping might help clear his name, so he's not gonna get too shunned or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He'll do it for free, clearly.
Because he likes us so much.
And I also had a thought that would be an interesting bit of trolling, per se. And that is, Ragnar still has his badge of the Castellanters. Should I just drop it straight into the yawning portal well?
Do it. Do it.
Oh my god. That's fucking brilliant.
Okay, screw it. I'm just going to do that for the walls now.
That's hilarious. I kind of love it.
That's the thing with the tracking, right?
Yeah, so as soon as they get the signal, they'll be like, wait, God, he fell in there, didn't he? So, I don't know. Hopefully that'd be a one way to get rid of it, and they'll just think, well, he's a lost cause. Okay, so 1 paper bird for Neverember, and then the other for my contact. Any objections?
Well, your contact is from the Zentarum, right?
Well, he's at the Zemtarum. He's not with them. He's infiltrated them.
Okay.
Incorrect. He infiltrated the Xanatar.
Xanatar.
Oh, yeah. For some reason,
Similar names
I
cause so much problems.
got those. I don't know why, but for some reason I got those names stuck in my head.
That's
Because I had the freaking Xanathar, the freaking Beholder in my mind, but I don't know. I guess just the fact that they kind of have a Z sound at the start.
Yeah, that would do it.
The real question is, did they play test it and find out that was a problem? and decide to leave it there to confuse people playing.
I don't know how their playtests happen, but I can tell you that those are canon gang names within the Faerun and Waterdeep lore way before this module existed.
Yep.
So I don't know how much it caused issues. It might have.
I think it's just with us because we don't really like see the name exactly. We're
Yeah,
just
well,
saying it.
maybe.
But I digress. So yeah, he's currently infiltrating the Xanathars, but I'm pretty sure he would appreciate getting out of the sewers for a while.
And do you think our contact with the Zentarum is going to be at the Onyx portal?
Oh, Devil?
Mm-hmm.
That is a distinct possibility, but isn't Yagra kind of quasi-chummy with us as is?
Yagra
but
is
the
the
only
hired
having-
bodyguard of Davil, if you remember.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't know, like if we've already been in their favor in a way since we've, I wouldn't say killed, but kind of like disturbed the, well, we killed the dude with the poison,
Mm-hmm.
and the other dude, fuck, it's been so long. What's the guy who followed us to fucking hell to try and stop us? The dude that was a snowman too.
I am so lost in what you're talking about right now.
Seriously. English,
guy who
mother,
had a-
do you
The
speak
guy
it?
who had a snow duplicate.
The dude we tried to find that he was thought that he was dead with a golden hand.
The
Oh,
ones in the-
Manchun?
The one that's
Manchun.
yeah, Manchun.
Like we disturb his plans, so obviously the other.
Oh yeah, you can bet that the Doom Raiders are very happy about what happened to Manchun.
So obviously, I think we can probably ask them for some assistance.
Oh gosh, I just had another thought, and Msyk, I'm not sure if you would like this one. What if we tried to find the Viper again?
I'm not calling back Mew to guest character yet. She's in the middle of her exam period right now. Give her a break.
I know, it's a joke. But it'd be funny if she'd be on board for that.
It'd be hilarious, and I kind of love the idea. Also, you need the actual full name of someone to send a paper bird to.
Yeah, so a pseudonym wouldn't do it.
Yeah, a pseudonym wouldn't do that. That's the reason it's been very difficult for you to receive paper birds, actually.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay.
But yeah, like so, I was thinking of probably like hiring the Zentarum not to. I would probably ask for protection from the Drows and the Zentarum, the Xanatars. From them.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. So ask for a little extra muscle to keep an eye on the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
So even
And the
in the off
place or where
chance,
we're
so
going,
even
yeah.
in the possibility that we're not there, there could still be a retaliation against that building.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can talk to Devil while we're there, explain the situation, and just say, hey, we need the people to watch the place there because we kind of have a big fat target on our butts.
Mhm.
And probably have like a little escort.
Not too close to us, but close to us.
So
So where
uh,
first then? The yawning portal or the...
Well,
Trollskull
first
Manor.
the Trollskull Manor
Trollskull
because
Manor
we're gonna go
first.
pick up Eileen,
Eileen,
and then
we'll
we
go
should
to,
also pick up whatever stuff we'll need. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
We need to tell her, come on. Come on, Eileen.
I'm not sure I'm following you. Drew.
Yeah.
It's a song. Forget it. It's fine.
Yeah, we should. So, hang on. Trollskull Manor. Yeah, we should probably also collect whatever gear and stuff that we need that we left behind there. Let's see. Why do we have a pound of bone fragments?
Kiki.
That is when Mikey tried to get some stuff down the well of the yawning portal.
Yeah,
pretty sure
because
it's that.
Yeah,
Actually,
we
the bone
should-
fragments were meant to be fertilizer for the
Oh,
weed.
okay.
Yeah.
That's also that sounds like Mikey also.
Child's Alphabet and Basics book. What the hell? Was
Oh.
that crack sheets?
Yes.
That was for teaching Cracksheet how to read.
Speaking of crack sheet, would he come back if we summoned him?
I mean,
He's too far at this point to come back quickly enough.
Damn it.
Unless you want to
okay.
wait for days for him, if not
Yeah,
weeks.
no, sorry. But at the very least, we should go collect the magic items like the the plate armor, the mace, the staff of force, and whatnot. Need to get the important stuff out of there.
Can anyone wear it? The plate armor? I forget.
You
Maybe
guys
we
can't
can-
wear plate armor. You funny.
None of us can, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
technically we can, but we wouldn't be able to cast shit with it.
Disadvantage on all ability checks. Can't cast spells. Disadvantage on all attacks also.
You'd
But
be
at
a
the very
very
least, it's valuable.
hard-to-hit
We don't want to
statue.
leave that left behind.
Yeah.
Let's
Sure.
see.
Do we really want to drag everything with us? That's gonna be heavy, right?
Either that or take time to hide it proper. And what is this moonstone, too?
It
That
was
is
something to
something you guys
sell.
got from Blue Alley that is supposed to just be a sellable. You guys just never sold it.
Oh, okay.
At this point, I even forgot how much it's worth.
5 silver, there we go,
Oh
done.
no, it wasn't the golds, but like it might just be in the range of like 25 gold. I need to go double check.
Yeah,
Can
we'll
we just
cross that bridge
leave-
later.
Can we just leave all of our stuff at the manor as normal, but set up traps?
How about this? We stow it all in the cellar and set up like an extra lock and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because aside from that, I'm not seeing anything significant that we can use in this situation. Would anyone be able to use the staff?
What staff do you guys have again?
It says
Staff
the
of
Staff of
Force.
Force. It used to
Don't
be
think so.
Mikey's.
Oh, the bow staff.
Yeah, the staff of force, the one that knocks stuff around. Technically, it's not attunement, so just about anyone can use it. But it requires it has very short range for the force knockback effect. So
I mean, technically Ragnar can use it.
Yeah.
if you want to use it,
I mean, it's better than the daggers, that's for sure.
go for it.
Okay,
Although you can't dual wield a staff and a dagger because the staff is not light.
naturally.
But it's your call.
Mikey, look after us. Alright. So Ragnar will take the Staff of Force with him. Okay. Everything else, get your shit in the cellar.
Aww. Clidrin.
Sounds
that's not-
like he hit it a little too hard right there.
I'll leave it like that.
Clidrin, is that a turtle word or something?
Clidrin. Yeah, it's female turtles. They have that, and well, yeah,
It's in the shape of a cauldron.
they call it the clid usually, but for short. But yeah.
Okay, so staff of force to Ragnar.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys just gonna leave everything else properly locked into the basement?
In the cellar.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Maybe push some barrels over the door so it doesn't look like there's a trapdoor.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Well, the trapdoor's kind of in the.
Is this all booze?
There's a lot of booze. You guys bought a large amount of booze because you were at
And we
some
just
point planning of opening.
Didn't
Oh
didn't
yes.
do
Speaking
anything.
of which,
Fucking 2
Oh.
barrels of so much fucking stuff.
I'll put my Agcasher wine there.
Okay. Just as a side note, the trapdoor is there. If you put a barrel on top of it, it's not exactly inconspicuous. It's not like it's in a corner.
A couple of barrels.
It's in the middle of the hallway.
It leads to a
Obviously,
hallway.
it's-
The way you guys
Do we have
renovated it.
do we have a rug that we can just throw over
Yeah, a
there?
rug. Yes. Do we have a rug?
Yeah, you guys have a couple of rugs on
Oh,
in the
yes, we
living
do.
space. You could borrow one.
There's a
Yeah,
rug in
awesome.
Mikey's room.
Oh yeah, the yin yang rug.
Yin
Let's
yang
put that on
rug.
top of it. Yeah, let's put that on top of it. Why not?
Yin
Oh,
Yang
no.
rug that Mikey. Oh god. I love how
Yeah.
we're culminating this campaign with literally everything we collected.
Was,
Allies from the very
Yes.
beginning, Mikey's stuff. Literally
was
just
there-
grasping everything we did in 70-something sessions. I love
Yeah,
it.
Take your pick.
Caliban's
Either Smash
mace?
Everyone is here or Avengers Assemble. Take your pick.
What was special about Caledon's mace?
It's like a super magical thing, but Ragna cannot use it. Can anyone here use maces?
Technically Gix.
So like, yeah, but like, what was super magical about it?
Oh, you
Let's
could
see.
just steal its magic.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm
Oh.
thinking of.
Oh.
But depending on what it is,
Interesting.
because
Can I-
right
can I
now
tell
I've
you what
got
it is?
You
a
can tell them
magical
what it
plus
is.
1.
Okay, so it is a Mace of Disruption, requires attunement. When you hit a fiend or undead with this magic weapon, the creature takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage. If the target has 25 HP or fewer after taking it, it must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom save or be destroyed automatically.
Oh, that's
Must
cool.
success, the creature becomes frightened of you until the end of your turn. While you hold this weapon, it sheds bright light in 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20.
Oh.
It's an anti-undead and fiend weapon, basically.
And fiend.
Would have
Hey,
been
hey,
fantastic during the Castle Enter chapter.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah,
So-
but we didn't meet that much.
Not much.
Is there a Control Z on the character sheet?
Not really. But anyways, yeah,
Well-
that's the mace that you guys found. It's a
'Cause I
fantastic
deleted-
paladin weapon.
I deleted something in my inventory and I don't know what it was.
Ooh,
Whoops.
that's your problem at this point.
I tried to delete the Eye Catcher Wine, but I deleted something that was under it, so it's my most recent thing, but I don't know what it was.
I think I know all of you guys' inventory.
No, I'm just saying I fucked up. I'm
He's
sorry.
You still have your
Talking about-
Divine Grace
okay.
vial. So
No,
anything you would have
he-
found after that would probably just have been loot, which
Mm-hmm.
your problem.
Alright. Whatever. Shit happens.
So, Gix, would you use the mace?
I mean, do we think we're going to be up against fiends or undead?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to be prepared. Because who knows what we're going to find.
It is also not a +1/+1.
Well, I mean, that's it. I'm already using a +1. If I attune to it, it's going to take an hour. Let's bring it with. Worst comes to worst, I'll attune if we see that ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
But not much use in me using it, to be honest.
Yep, so we'll just bring it in as a back pocket option for you. And I don't know. Here's a thought. Would Neverember be able to use the plate armor?
No. No.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so that we're definitely stowing in the cellar.
Sounds about right.
Renair, Never Ember. Plate armor has a strength requirement of 15. He does not meet that strength requirement at all.
Boy, he needs to lift more.
He's more of a dex character.
Would
I
Yagra
know, but
be able to
still.
put it on?
With who?
Yagra.
Yagra for sure.
Oh, yeah.
She is technically a kind of fighter character.
She's got to be strong enough.
Good idea.
Yeah, Yager could easily use that actually.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, in
Oh,
that case,
let's
we'll-
tell her that's the payment. She can keep the armor. Huh?
Do you have any idea how expensive plate armor is?
And this is magical plate armor.
Oh.
I still fail to see. The
We're
issue.
talking like 2,000-3,000 GP worth at minimum.
Okay, and we're about to either die or score even more.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll loan it to her, and then we can negotiate terms later.
Oh, fun fact, her default weapon also is a mace.
Oh, bro.
Boy.
She's wearing leather armor, a mace, and a heavy crossbow.
Oh, she was made to wear that armor. And
Okay, you know what? We're just going to outfit Yagra.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sorry.
you're
You're good.
forgiven.
So you're literally just gonna lend those to Yagra while she helps you.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna become what's the name again? Caladorn's
Caladorn Castellanter's.
she's gonna become Caladorn's vessel. A little bit like in fucking Shadow of Mordor. She's gonna
Oh, no.
Okay, sure. If you guys want to do that, perfectly sensible. Outfit Yagra with a magical paladin mace and some magical plate armor.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Badass.
All right. So we'll say that's the use of those two items. The rest you guys are gonna stash.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Okay. So
Mhm.
you all return to Trollskull Manor. Come in, not necessarily in a rush, but with purpose and drive. And you just immediately start shifting stuff around, collecting your items, packing, making sure you have all of your important belongings and cash. Eileen sees all of you and has a little bit of worry on her face.
Yeah. Hi, Eileen. So we did, we've been working, and the last play we did, we kind of hit someone that's shady and powerful.
A very big deal.
So we're just gonna go to sleep somewhere else for a couple of nights.
And I have to guard the place?
No. You're gonna come with us. We're gonna go at the yawning portal.
You see, there's an immediate sigh of relief.
Give the armor to Eileen.
Next time, Max, it might help to lead with that.
Yes. Sorry. Obviously, I'm really sorry. So we're gonna go to the yawning portal. I don't know if I think we already went there together, right?
Yes, I accompanied Mikey once there.
So yeah, we're gonna go there. We're gonna sleep there for a couple of nights, and we're gonna try and employ some protection from Zentarum.
The Zentarum, the crime gang that I hear about in the news?
The Doom
not
Raiders.
They're not so bad,
Fake news, man. Fake news.
Exactly. Don't believe the people who are crying in the streets. Come on, you're crazy.
You're crazy, Max.
Yes,
I'm a
we
good
already
crazy.
did
Yes, you are good crazy. Alright, I trust you.
So pick up
Damn.
your stuff. We're gonna go soon.
One moment, please. And she drops the broom she had in her hands, puts it in the corner, and goes into her room. And you can hear that she's starting to pack some stuff.
I walk. I take the broom, and I'm like, at least put it back to its place. I'm kidding.
It was sitting nicely in the corner. She didn't just like drop it on the floor.
Okay.
Like she's a maid. She knows how to like not make a mess. But you guys take the necessary time to prep all of your stuff, and eventually out of her room comes Eileen, adorned with all the nice winter clothing you got her: the scarf, hat, gloves,
that.
Aww. Nice.
as well as a little doggy bag of stuff she's bringing with her. Just a few days, right? I kind
Yeah, a
of
few days.
decided to pack light.
Good. It's perfect.
Kawaii this. I have a question. The doll here, the talking doll.
Oh gosh.
I just want to know, if I go and pick it up, does it still scream?
Yes.
What you making?
I'm just gonna go and pick it up. What?
Sweet.
Okay, so you pick out the doll, and it screams whatever.
I don't want to help, rape! Rape!
No.
It
Oh,
screams
no.
what Mikey programmed into her.
Good.
Oh god.
And I'm gonna drop it like right in front of the door, like right there, as we leave.
Where? Sorry, where? I didn't missed it.
Right there in front of the front door as we leave inside. So if anybody tries to come inside, they're gonna find the doll, pick it up, and get
Well,
scared. Maybe I don't know.
Mikey's programming decision for it was actually not to be picked up, but just when somebody approaches. That's not
Yeah.
Oh,
otherwise.
somebody. Oh, even better then. Perfect.
hmm Oh god.
And I'm really gonna do it as as we go out, because
Yeah.
it's probably gonna scream the whole way as I put it down. So I don't
Okay.
want to bother people too much.
You want to be a nice neighbor to, well, the neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay, so everybody feels packed up and ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Make sure I have the
Yes.
mace and the armor.
Everybody has the appropriate equipment they wanted to bring along. You have all of your stuff. And you all decide to exit out of the manor, Eileen in tow. Packed, clothed up, doing your best to survive the quickly approaching freeze of winter. As a
Right.
matter of fact, our temperature in Waterdeep would probably match our real life temperature right now.
Have we
Oh.
had like a
Funny you
short
say
rest?
that, because we're actually supposed to be getting a freezing warning tonight.
That sounds appropriate for fall, because we're in
Mhm.
October in D&D and in real life right now.
Woo!
Did we get any sort of rest whatsoever?
Not yet.
Not since you guys left the Scarlet Marpenot, no.
Okay.
Yeah, so our resources are still drained. Actually, speaking of which, okay, so while we're en route to the Yawning Portal, Ragna's going to use his last level slot to use Disguise Self on him. And
Okay.
while holding the staff, he's going to look like an old man.
You're looking like an old man with a fancy silver staff that looks a little too rich for you.
No, the
And,
staff is going to be changed too.
Okay, so it looks like a regular ass quarterstaff.
Yeah,
And
it's just you wouldn't deny an old man of his walking stick.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that was supposed to be Gandalf or Sean Connery. What the hell?
Maybe a
else
mix
from
of
anyone?
one, mix of both.
I would like to use my disguise self kit to help Gigs to blend in a little bit easier by covering the black body skin that he has of the drow.
I mean, I already have it.
Well, don't forget he has all those bandages he bought a long time ago, and he bandaged himself all over.
Okay.
But if you want to help him, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll accept the help.
Give me a disguise self charisma, please.
Disguise self is charisma?
Well, the disguise kit, the disguise
yeah,
kit
no,
is
roll.
query.
Ooh.
Damn, 16 is actually a good roll. Okay, so you take a moment to bring out some makeup and other pieces of clothing to complement Gix's accoutrement, and eventually you make it so that if people look from him afar, he almost looks like his skin is actually just regular pale beige. It's very difficult at this point between the efforts that you two put in to realize that there's something off with him. Although if you look close enough, there is stuff
Obviously.
off with him. But if you guys don't attract too much attention and stick to yourselves, hopefully no one will notice.
Like every e-girl in the world. You're gonna see the fucking inch of makeup that's on it.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So anyone else had anything before they depart Trollskull Manor?
Turn off the oven.
Make sure the water isn't running.
I made
Yeah.
sure that there was no fire left for anything cooking. Do not worry.
All right, now we just need to leave. Just heat up the leftovers we left in the fridge.
You guys are funny.
Okay, no, but seriously, the last thing Ragnar will do is he'll take the 2 paper birds, and he'll put in similar messages to both. They meet us at the Yawning Portal immediately, and address one to Rainier Neverember, and then the other to Alden.
I'm gonna take a piece of paper, write "missed us, try again next time," and put it on the table.
Don't forget to draw a dick butt on there.
I'm gonna
Yes.
Okay. So, missed us. Try again next time. You're hilarious. Oh god. Okay, so everybody leaves the manor and decide that hey, it's about time we all make a visit to Durna and maybe sleep outside tonight, making sure that there's no unfortunate visit in our direction. Gary was your Ashes loser.
Smell you
That's a
later.
Pokemon reference, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not completely inept with that still.
Yep, that's been a joke since the late 90s, so you're fine.
Smell ya later.
And now I got this stupid jingle in my head.
So, you all know where the Yawning Portal is. It's not exactly a mystery, being one of the most renowned taverns and nearly a landmark in Waterdeep after nearly a century of being operated by the same guy, who still manages to look swell for a guy who simply appears to be in his 40s. Sorry, but all of you, at a brisk pace, walk down the city. Max once again employing his expertise of navigating the small alleys and more unknown places of the city. All eventually arrive down back at the Yawning Portal. I deleted the music that I had for the Yawning Portal previously because space. I didn't expect you guys to go back there.
All good. All good.
It's fine.
I actually
What-
have, because of all the assets I have loaded, I'm legitimately capped.
Oh wow. Okay then.
So I had to like make sacrifices. I didn't think you guys would go back there.
And Chris, did you bring enough to share with the rest of the class?
Nope.
Motherfucker.
You wouldn't download a bag of chips.
I
Nope.
have
Oh,
my own
popcorn.
crackers
Oh,
also if I
popcorn.
want to.
Brought to me by my darling girlfriend.
Oh.
Who, if she heard
That's
me say
nice.
that, I'd be slipping on the fucking couch.
Oop. I promise. I promise this is incorrect. Those two songs are just very close to each other.
Okay, who ordered that song from the jukebox?
I don't even know why I still have Igni on the menu, actually. I don't think you guys will have a regular fight anymore.
Spoilers.
Wait, regular fight? Oh crap! It's
Wait,
going to be a
is-
dance battle.
Is
Oh,
that,
fuck
is
yeah,
that a
let's go.
challenge? Let's have a bar fight.
Sure. You want to start a bar fight in the yawning portal?
And now it's time for a death battle.
Yeah, watch Durham just bring out, what the name of his fucking sword again?
Oh no, no thank you.
Yagra was the BBG the whole time, and to win the game, we have to win. Whatchamacallit? Bras de fer.
You have to strong armor.
Yeah, strong.
I'll let Eileen go first.
You guys are on the yawning portal map, right? Yeah, you are.
Yep.
Durham. Yeah, Grimvault is the name of his sword.
Oh no.
It's a +2/+3.
If I ever get a rapier that's actually like good to name him, I'm gonna call it the Raper.
Oh no, thank you.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Welcome. How can I serve you?
Popcorn.
You guys want anything, or am I just ordering myself?
Well, I'm just waiting for Eileen to get in first.
Okay, well, Eileen will get in. Hi. Hello, pretty face. Brought a whole crew, huh?
Yep. Big night ahead of us. And we're also going to need rooms for the 5 of us.
Oh, rooms, huh? 1 room, 2 room, 5. Any shared beds or not?
I just look at the others. 1 room for me, 1 room for all 4.
At least 3 rooms.
Yeah, I don't need a room.
I'll share one with
Okay.
Scalpel.
3
I'm
rooms,
saying 3
all
rooms
separate
because
beds.
the 3 of us needs to sleep except these 2.
3 rooms, all separate beds.
Yes.
I'm going to assume that the lady will have her own.
Yeah.
How long you'll be staying?
We'll start for 1 night and then we'll proceed from there.
5 gold.
Alright, 5 gold to the good man.
Okay, so you plop down 5 gold, and he goes under the counter. You hear him messing with some metallic items before bringing up 3 keys. 2 of them look very similar, being iron shape with a circle, and the other one has an iron shape but with a square instead. Square one is the unique bed.
Alright.
I look at Ragnar and I'm looking at Eileen. You'll take it. And I'm talking to Eileen.
Yeah, well, yes, of course. And she takes the key for the single bed bedroom. I'll go deposit my stuff, okay?
Perfect.
If you need me, just call.
Yeah, of course. And if you need us, we'll probably be over there, and I'm pointing over where Yagra's at.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just doing a test roll real quick, so disregard this. Oof. Okay. That seems to be on order. Alright, so Ragnar's just gonna keep his eyes peeled as Davil in his normal spot.
Devil is in his normal spot, yes. And he is not currently paying attention to you, but Yagra has noticed all of you.
Alright. She approaches,
Alright.
wave at us, or...
She definitely waved at all of you, don't worry.
All right, just gonna go right up to her table. Well, just the people we wanted to see. How's our faves?
Hi. How's your lot been doing?
Very, very tired.
You look like it, man. Sit down. I'd offer some arm wrestling, but you all look a little too scrappy right now.
Nope. We're actually going to be staying here for tonight. We actually got something big coming up tomorrow.
Oh, really? And you're gonna want to restart your little adventure from here instead of home?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be talking to Devil in just a moment, but how would you like to join us on our little excursion?
If you pay well enough and Bill's okay with it. Sure.
Well, how about this for incentive? We'll lend you some equipment for it. On loan. We can negotiate price and payment later, but I can assure you we're going to be filthy rich.
I like filthy rich. And you see her with a giant snarl on her face.
Again, like the gold coins in the eyes instead of the dollar bills.
It's essentially yes. And how good is that equipment? Huh?
Really good.
Want to give her a peek?
Like you'll need to attune to it good. Wink,
It's
wink.
magical shit.
Yep.
The good stuff.
Good stuff, huh?
The good.
I've always wanted to afford myself my own weapon. Like a really special one.
We got that covered for you.
You're talking my language.
You
Will I
is
be,
she wearing?
She's wearing studded leather right now, and you can see she has her heavy crossbow and her mace at her hips.
Oh, you want a better version of that? I point at the mace.
You mean I get to crack some skulls and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Is there gonna be some good skulls to crack, too?
Well, you can never be too careful, but in the off chance that the occasion does arise, you'll be the first on tap.
Speak with Devil. We'll see how things go.
All right. Okay, Max, we're going to need your silver tongue. Let's just hope it doesn't turn to lead.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on myself just in case.
Can you do that, technically?
You can't. It has to be another person.
Alright, I'll cast it just in case on Ragna.
Inspired.
I mean, you're all charisma characters, so...
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you recite a very quick little
Wait,
song.
are we actually? We are. Oh my
Mm.
god.
You guys are
What?
all charisma casters. Did you
Yes.
never notice?
Oh fuck.
I noticed that immediately. I'm like, oh
thought-
god, our party is so unbalanced.
Why did I think Kiki was wisdom based?
No, because he's actually a sorcerer, but divine.
He's a
The
divine
divine
sorcerer, which
sorcerer.
it's
Yeah.
still a sorcerer, so it's still charisma.
Yep. Don't let the partial clericism fool you.
Oh jeez.
And to inspire Ragnar, I'm just gonna tap his ass and say, "You got it, horny."
I really hate it when you do that. All right. And then Ragnar's just going to come in unceremoniously, pull up his chair, and immediately sit down.
You see him raise his eyes up from what is a little coffer, notices all of you. I didn't realize I invited you all in.
Nope, sorry, we kind of invited ourselves.
Take a seat.
Well, I mean, I kind of already did.
Obviously, but I'm talking to your friends here who are being a little impolite.
Thank you.
Does he has anything to drink?
Yes, he has a glass of wine currently.
Oh, don't piss him off. Don't piss him off. Don't piss him off.
What?
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 Why would I want to piss him off? I'm trying to.
He's trying to curtail favor right now.
Exactly.
I thought you were gonna take his drink and drink it in front of him.
No,
I
if
don't know
anything,
where
that-
that idea
Roll
came
for
from.
intimidation.
You sit down right next to the dude, you grab his beer and you like chug it in front of him. Oh, that was good. No, like,
That's one way to assert
just order
dominance.
another bottle for him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. So I'm gonna. She's the maid, right? Or not the servant? Or
Yes,
Server.
he is.
so I'll make a sign at her with my hands to like the bottle or whatever it drinks.
So she comes over and you place an order for a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And she asks you Just a standard bottle of red or something a little fancy?
Fancy for my man here.
That will be 20 gold, please.
I take out 20 and I give it 25 and I give it to her and I'm like, keep the tip.
You see her very graciously bow at you and smiles before just going away for a bit.
Hi,
Fucking
Roland.
money bags over there. You ever just drank 25 gold?
I mean,
Every
it's gonna
day.
happen right there.
You can do it once.
No, I got money now. I sold the Lunathor.
Sold Lunatar and you sold the Life Tap wand.
How
Yeah.
dare you?
I mean, what else were we supposed to do with it?
Nah, fair.
Yeah, you want me to get exhaustion points for casting a couple of spells?
As
Nah,
far as
thanks.
you know, his owner is dead, so that's fair. I'm just a little sad. It used to be my
Davil
sword.
kicks back, leans back. Feet almost up in the air on the table. So, what do I owe the honor?
Well, we're kind of coming in to call in a favor.
Favor. The Doom Raiders don't exactly do favors.
Well, we were the ones that kind of exposed me and Shun, right?
I'm listening.
How much do you know about the, pretty sure we spoke about them before, the, Brigandante?
Brigandarte. That's that
Yeah.
Drow mercenary organization that very few people know anything about.
Yeah. Long story short, let's just say we may have pissed them off.
Let me get this straight. You've pissed off a handful of noble families. You've pissed off higher-ups at the Xanatar. You've pissed off Manshun himself. And now you've pissed off Brigandarte.
Yeah, that's pretty much the size of it.
And you said you want a favor.
Nothing serious. It's just simple. We're going to be crashing here tonight. If you have the manpower, we just need a couple bits of muscle to watch Troll Skull Manor over the night in case they try to retaliate.
Mhm.
I
And
hope
we
you don't expect me to post people inside your manor with the risk
Oh,
of them
no,
being
no, no, no.
assaulted.
no.
Not inside. Not inside, just nearby. Just somewhere in the neighborhood.
Mhm.
Just
And if
Close.
possible, to also have people watching us from outside here. If anybody tries to jump here.
There's already people watching outside.
No, but I'm talking for us if we ever go out.
that might be pushing it a little, Max.
Yay? How much are you paying if you want an escort? I'm guessing you're being a bit of a cheapskate then, right?
No. I'm sorry. I'm talking player wise.
What?
I wanted to talk player wise. How much do we have a whole together?
Right now, Ragnar has 95 gold and 15 platinum.
Yeah, I got 271 gold and 15 platinum. So how much you said you had?
Uh, and then, of course, 3 copper and a silver, but
Yeah, those
that
were
ain't
not
that
gonna count.
ain't that ain't talking.
That ain't it, Chief.
How the frick do you have the most money, Max?
He
He
spent the
sold
least.
stuff.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
And Kiki, how much you have?
He's writing it down
Idea.
right now. Give him a chance. He has actual Electrum.
Yo.
Man, Chris, you'd be broke.
I spent a lot of it.
Actually,
Electrum buddies.
no, you two are about on the same terms there.
I mean, Scalpel's the one who found that Electrum down in the harbor, and he shared some with you.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I'll say a little bit short at 850 gold.
Yeah, but do we want to spend all of that though?
That's a lot of money for bodyguards. Are you that afraid of somebody retaliating with force at you?
Well, yes, because and I'm looking at I'm talking telepathically to Gix. What I'm scared of is if anybody jumps at us as we're going where we're supposed to go.
I see.
Because obviously they're gonna be trying to search for us, and we're going at it tomorrow. So obviously, or they're gonna try and like follow us and like jump us when we're going in or when we're going out.
That's true.
Because obviously they know we have the stone. They know we're not gonna be waiting to go in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm. So you just want to tell them, hey, just need a quick escort going to and from Castle Waterdeep.
Castle
mean,
Waterdeep. Do you need an escort that's a bit of a deterrent, or do you expect actual fighting?
Preferably deterrent.
Deterrent would be on the cheaper side. How many people do you want? 2, 3, 4?
Let's make it for a little squad.
Alright, so deterrent for a day?
Yeah, a day sounds right.
I can arrange you something for 40 gold.
Give us
Alright.
an extra 4.
I mean, you apparently want some people also watching your manor. We could send an extra 4 over there also, another 40 gold.
Alright, so
There you
20 GP from everyone.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Chink, chink, chink.
Now, before I take the money, amuse me a bit. What are you up to?
Investment.
Clearly, if you're spending that much money just on deterrent, there's investment somewhere.
Let's just say something that very well could shake the foundation of the city.
You're not willing to share more with me?
I look at Ragnar. It's all up
And-
to you,
and-
bud.
Let's just say you've heard the stories about the embezzled funds by Neverember in the past, yes?
Ah, yes, that crook Daggled.
Let's just say we may be on the trail of said money.
I mean, it's still here in Waterdeep? Are you
Very
convinced
likely.
of that?
Well, if it's not here, all the work that we've gone through the last few weeks will... Frankly, it'll make me want to jump into the Yawning Portal myself.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep.
But let's face it, if the Xanathars, the Taram, various noble houses, the Brigandarte, if they were that desperate to try to get their hands on it, this better well damn be worth it.
So that's what you've been sticking your nose all this time into, is that it? He looks at you with a sly smirk before just looking at your colleagues.
He just
Going
sees that I got a big
slowly.
smile on my face.
So that's what you were up to with the Growlhounds at first?
Yeah, yep.
And it's sticking your nose everywhere else.
Hmm.
Fascinating.
And speaking of which, we would also like to bring Yagra with us tomorrow for that.
I'm insulted, quite frankly.
Do you want to come too?
And you see him go from his leaning back position to getting up on the table, upright, elbows on the table, both of his hands crisscrossed through by the fingers, and putting his chin on it. Considering the fortune that's at stake here, I'm most definitely interested in sticking my part into it. You want Yagra? You want bodyguards as deterrents? You want reinforcements? For the correct price, I can arrange something.
So how much when do we need to pay to have Yagra tag along?
Let me make you an offer.
I'm listening.
Do you know how much you're going to make out of this?
We don't.
Okay, so let me see if I got the numbers right. So it's estimated that there's about 500,000 gold pieces in there,
Yes.
and we were promised shit. How much were we promised again? It was originally 10%, but now it's 20 after
Was it
negotiation.
5 and then it became 10?
5 then 10. Okay, so
Was it 5 then 10? I thought it was 10 then 20.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I feel bad right now.
notes. Let me see.
We were offered a certain portion, then it got doubled.
Because I remember as Zoomcan, I kind of fought a lot for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Frick, I didn't have the specific amount written down. Okay, so at the very least, we'll just say
I'm reading, I promise. I have a hit 10%. Oh, yeah, it should have been 10% from the Castle Enters.
okay,
I'm
so
rereading the Castle Enters segment.
Okay, so doubling that then should be
100,000.
20.
100,000.
Yeah, 20.
That's a lot of money.
That's a huge amount.
Okay, so, back in roleplay.
So, firstly, I do have to stress that we only got this far because we were able to receive support and protection from Lady Silverhand herself and those that worked below her.
Mr. has friends in high places.
With that said, during the negotiations, assuming that this money is indeed there, we were promised 20%. The rest will be going back to the city. So that said, that's still 100,000 gold pieces on it.
Estimated. We don't know how much is in there.
Or
There
if
might just be 10G in there.
So, like I said, this better be damn well worth it for all that we've been through. Ugh.
Yep.
Here's my offer. All 5 of us of the Doom Raiders, as well as any and all guards you need as deterrents for accompanying you and watching your manor. Yagara, of course, since you seem to like her. And we take half of it.
So 10% of the total for us and the other 10% to you. Am I understanding that correctly?
That is my offer.
If the estimations are right, that's 50,000 for us, 50,000 for them.
Understand also that we are a bigger organization and we are getting less in our pockets than you four, even though the percentage is split even here.
I mean, I understand your math there, and
Of course, we would be
yes.
pulling our share of the weight.
Well, if it's 10% of that you're wanting, these better be the best damn bodyguards I will ever see in this life and the life to come.
And you see him untie his belt and present it to you. You see there's half a dozen notches on of it. Do you know why we're called the Doom Raiders?
Because you are Raiders of Doom. I don't know.
Exactly. You know what this entails, right?
Nope.
You're not aware that colloquial slang for liches is dooms.
I'm sorry, what?
I see. So how many notches are on his belt?
Half a dozen.
Damn, okay.
This man took down half a dozen liches?
Not at the same time, but that is what he's claiming.
Bruh.
Well, him and his squad, to be specific, not him alone.
Insight.
Give me an insight.
17.
Bruh.
17. Not only does he seem truthful to you, but he seems proud of that fact.
Bruh.
Max doesn't show it, but he's got a massive boner.
I mean, I know he took his belt off, but keep it in your pants, dude.
God damn it.
So yeah, right there he's claiming him and the rest of the Doom Raiders have half a dozen liches as kills under their belts. You think our squad's what your planned partnership right there?
Point
And
taken.
he is looking at you with the smuggest smile you've seen since Jarlaxle.
God damn it. And now, for some reason, I got freaking smug Anya's face right there.
Close enough.
Damn it.
I'm telepathically talking to Gex. I'm like, yeah, that's the best offer we can get. I'll say let's take it.
I relay the info to Ragna, and I then afterwards agree. I mean, they're more fucking qualified than we are.
So one final question. This 10% share to you all, is Yagra's payment folded into that?
We will take care of the individual payments of our own personal staff. You don't need to worry about that.
All right.
Ragna gets up, hands on the table, extends one hand forward.
And
Let's
he
do this.
happily takes it and shakes your hand.
All right, Yagra,
Aye.
I hope you're ready for head bashing.
And you see her start cracking her fingers.
All right, who has the stuff that we're gonna loan her?
We brought her a wedding dress.
Oh,
What?
what?
I was not aware any of you proposed to her.
Oh, when you see what we brought her, it might as well be a proposal.
Ragna's just the hand that was once shaking it is now just face palming. Oh, why'd you have to phrase it like that?
Gix wants to be stepped on. He wants to be stepped on and then crushed by the ties.
Oh shit.
Okay,
And
but
Max
seriously,
is getting jealous.
who has the stuff?
Fuck.
What did you do?
I double clicked on the chat, so it put it up in another window, but then I close it and it doesn't reappear.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll have to
F5.
refresh.
All right, why did I put that in my fucking search history?
You tell me, what did you look up?
Orc woman thigh crushing.
Oh God, no!
That's fantastic. I love it.
What is wrong with you guys?
We're gonna have a lot of fun talking about this at the chalet this weekend.
Oh no!
Okay.
All right. Well, look,
When do
Go
we
ahead.
have to depart?
we're going first thing in the morning, straight to Castle Waterdeep to meet with Silverhand herself.
Well, consider me a little less interested in that meeting with Silverhand.
That is fine.
I mean, it was just a few weeks ago I was in one of her city guard's jails because of certain association with the Zentarum after the events that happened at the Growl Hunt, so, come pick me up after.
Understood.
I'll make sure that the rest of the Doom Raiders are assembled.
Yeah. All right. Seriously, give Yagra her shit.
Who picked it up? Certainly not Max or Gix, because with their strength they can't even carry it.
Agreed.
Well,
Scalpel.
It was
I-
scalpel in the coffer.
I guess it was me then.
Okay, so Scalpel goes over and drops the suit of full plate, as well as the Mace of Disruption, on the table in front of Yagra, and the clanging of the metal literally attracts the attention of everyone in the tavern. Everyone
Your
except
wedding
Durnham,
dress?
who barely looks an eye at it and then just goes back to cleaning the glass he has in his hand. Does not give a single fuck.
He's like, been there, done that.
He's like, that's below my tier of fighting, scrubs. Seriously, the guy has a fucking +2/+3 greatsword on his wall.
Mm-hmm. Think this'll do, Yagra?
That's for me.
This is a loan. We can discuss that later if you find it to your liking.
I can't afford that.
Well, either way, it'll keep you safer and have more crushing capability.
And you can see there's a gleam in her eyes. Oh, Devil says I'm going with you. You're lending me this. I'll stake my life on it.
Yep. Going big, going home. Get rich or die trying.
Certainly
Preferably
die
not
trying,
done.
at least.
All right. Well, I believe that's all the business we have with you, sir, for the time being.
Ah, as for me, and you see him pull up a coffer and then literally open it and start taking out sheets of paper out of it. I have messages to send.
Of course.
Gotta assemble the raiders.
Da, 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 da.
God damn it, Chris. Okay, so you hired the Doom Raiders,
Yep.
as well as some Zentarum agents to help clear some places.
Oh,
Anything else?
Jesus.
Anything
At this
else that you
point-
wish?
At this point, it's just Ragna waiting for the other two to arrive.
Okay. So, the rest of you essentially go back to your rooms for a bit, make yourself cozy, and go back down into the general tavern area, take your own seats. Just get ready to see if you get some visit. Durham, as usual, gets a lot of patronage, and as the afternoon ends and the evening arrives, the entire place becomes very busy and bustling. Max every now and then goes on to check on Eileen, but she is perfectly fine in her room, keeping to herself. At some point, as Ragnar, you are keeping tabs on the entrance, scanning people as they come in, you do see a familiar face walking in,
Mm-hmm.
who scans the room very quickly to eventually find you, and with a pressing step, quickly goes back to join you.
Just like you to keep my ass waiting.
I haven't had any word from you for a while now.
Yeah. So, how is it working in the sewers like that?
We're not in the sewers anymore.
Yeah, that's good. Working your way up, huh?
Guarding an outpost where a lot of communication happens.
Yeah. Pick up anything interesting?
A lot of people are moving a lot in the headquarters. Apparently, there's been a lot of disruption happening. Just 2 weeks ago, not even, there was an invasion of a faction of Drow, actually.
Yep, I'm well aware of that one.
Really? How did that get to your ears?
Oh, you know, I just heard the screams down the hallway.
Funny. Come on, Ragnar, you don't usually hide stuff from me.
Yeah, for that I do have to apologize. But I can. What I'm telling you is the truth. I was there that day.
What are you doing down there?
So,
Tell me
just.
you're making it big.
Well, let's just say that by tomorrow morning, if things play out right, we will never have to sleep on the streets ever again. Consider your job at the Xanathars null and void now.
You see him look at you straight up in the eyes, and you've known Alden for a long time. You two have been through a lot back in Neverwinter, and he doesn't seem to be doing too bad to himself right now. He's eating. He seems to have his own roof, but there is a little gleam in his eyes right there, a spark or a hope of maybe leaving everything behind and just resting, not having to watch his own back like he's had to do alongside you for all of these years.
So, what do you say? One last job tomorrow morning. And if we make it out of this clean, we can just comfortably retire elsewhere and never have to worry about this shit ever again.
One last job.
One last job.
I'll drink to that. And he offers you a handshake.
So, I'll just have to fill you in. I'll just give you some of the details, and then I just go over about how he pissed off several nobles, the Xanathars, the Zentarum, And most recently, the Brigandante. And I even show him the little bullet wound from a few weeks back.
Jesus Christ. And you see that he's literally appalled by literally everything. Chris, shut the fuck up. You do the same. Exactly.
So, long story short, we're potentially sitting on a literal mountain of gold tomorrow.
Well, Mountain of Gold it is.
Getting smaller and smaller the more I hear it, but yes, Mountain of Gold.
No, it's floating away. It's disappearing. It's out of my reach.
You guys have enough to live a lifetime and still share.
I mean, let's face it. 100 GP is more than what the typical peasant ever sees in their whole goddamn life.
And you
So we're doing really well.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. So, first thing in the morning, we're going to be heading straight to Castle Waterdeep to meet with Lady Silverhand herself. And this is where the job will begin.
Right.
So, I hope you've kept yourself busy. I hope your skills with the blade haven't dulled.
Oh, don't worry. There's been a few missing merchants in the trade ward lately, and I'll take credit.
Still got your touch. But hopefully we can just leave the endless killings behind. No more of that.
Not gonna lie, gonna miss it a bit, but yeah. Peace does sound really interesting right now. Getting tired.
Well, I wouldn't say the violence will be entirely gone. There'll still be a couple jackasses that deserve it every now and again, and I'll still savor it.
Never change, Ragna. That's the reason I followed you here.
Damn straight.
Okay, so that is Alden, who orders himself a room of his own in the Yawning Portal. But he'll spend a bit of time sharing a drink with you and just reciting some of the different, less savory adventures that he's had to do putting his thief skills at work.
Rabble.
Yeah, rabble. But you can see he hasn't lost his touch. He's been at work. A couple of kills, lots of blackmailing, and entering and breaking into places.
Excellent.
Fascinating.
Oh, there you go. You just briefly disconnected
Yeah,
there.
fascinating. My browser went back.
Whoops.
I don't know why.
Okay, so yeah, now we just need to wait for
Mm-hmm.
Neverember.
And he also eventually makes his appearance as you are doing your best to keep tabs on him. Everybody's here!
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Yeah. Neverember doesn't actually notice you immediately, Ragna, since you're in your own corner with Alden. But he does notice Scalpel, Gix, and... why am I blanking on Max's name? Oi!
Long time no see.
Oh, I didn't notice you there.
Yeah, come, sit.
Oh, is it just you and I?
I go next to him and I take him by the shoulder and like bring him over.
Give you a moment. Alden makes a bit of space and goes in his own corner for now. Oh, oop, that's not...
Yeah. Just making him sit and going back. Go see Yagra, and I'm like, hey, maybe.
And you can see she is weighing that mace, testing its balance, the one you lent her to her, and she looks gleaming right now. Literally a bride on the day of the wedding. Oh, okay. So, what is up?
Well, let's just say things are coming to a close and very soon.
Are you talking about all of that stuff with the stone?
Yep. Just earlier today, we found the last one. And it's safely in the hands of the Blackstaff right now.
The city's involved, huh? Excellent.
Yep.
I've
Yeah,
been keeping low profile after the information I could get for you.
yeah. Appreciate you doing that for us.
Well, let's just say that Mirt kept me busy with a couple of tasks not related to this, but glad to know it was in good hands.
So, that being said, tomorrow we're going to be heading to Castle Waterdeep to speak with Lady Silverhand. But now that we have all the pieces assembled, hopefully we can solve whatever the hell mystery is with these stones, and hopefully it'll lead us to wherever this goddamn money is.
Count me in.
Oh, good. I didn't even have to ask you.
Well, let's just say that I'm hoping that people are gonna start dissociating me more from my name with my father if they see that this is done.
Yep. So, hopefully you'll be ready for a fight in the off chance it happens.
Armed and ready.
All right. Very good. We've already got some other friends and allies coming along with us, so hopefully we'll have the strength in numbers here.
Excellent.
So
I wish
yeah,
I had
that's-
more to offer you, but being disowned, not much else I can give you beyond my gratitude.
Won't need any of it.
Yeah, you can keep the gratitude. If anything, just be ready to reclaim your honor.
If anything, I think the honor's not been too much of a problem. I've definitely showcased to people that matter that I don't side with my father and his corrupted decisions.
Yeah, I've never been one for the son paying for the sins of the father. I kinda am a living example of that.
If anything, I know you've done some great things for the city.
Yeah. Don't oversell it.
The methods are a little on the shadier side, but it's proven effective, hasn't it?
Yes. But don't expect me to go around saying I am vengeance or whatever. Just
Who says that?
some weirdos, that's for sure. Go dressing up like a bat. Like, who does that?
Rich orphans, apparently.
Well, just know that we're going to be heading out first thing in the morning, so be ready, get some rest.
Will do.
And be sure to keep your head down, because, if anything, there's going to be a bunch of angry drow out there tonight.
Angry Drow, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of angry people looking to get their hands on the disassembled key of the puzzle. Wow, I'm struggling. I'm sorry.
Words are hard.
Words are
Trademark.
The assembled key to this puzzle.
Yep. And hopefully we'll get a clearer picture once it's all assembled.
Counting on you. And he looks around. Your strange companions you keep having with you.
Yeah, they're a bunch of idiots, but they're my idiots.
Glad to know I don't need to own up for their fuck-ups then.
No, thankfully they're good enough to hold up their own.
He
Alright,
nods at
well-
all of the group.
Well, I'm gonna go turn in. It's been a long ass day.
You look tired.
Kind of got poisoned by the drow earlier. That took
Well,
a toll.
Right now you still look poisoned, but it doesn't look drow. Have you been drinking too much?
Not more than usual.
Then it's just fatigue.
Well, actually, I take it back. There's one last thing I need to do before I turn in. Excuse me. Regnus gonna get up from the table, go over to the portal here. Why are you spamming female orcs? God damn it!
Did you only just?
Yeah, I do that sometimes the whole thing.
Regnus gonna pull out the badge of the Castle Lanterns and do his best to try to crush it or dent it a little bit in its hand, failing spectacularly.
Yes, the thing is not exactly just damageable by bare hands, unfortunately.
It's gonna hold it out and just drop it in the hole.
Oh god. Let me go read the exact wording of what that's gonna trigger. Okay, badge. If a badge is... Okay, so do you want me to read you the exact wording,
Yes, please.
just so you know, before you do it even?
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So, because Ragnar should know that, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
fair.
If the badge is more than 5 feet away from you for more than 1 minute, it vanishes and harmlessly reappears on a surface within 5 feet of the badge's creator. While holding the badge, the creator knows your exact location, provided you two are on the same plane of existence, and your attunement to the badge hasn't ended.
Oh, so even if I throw the badge down, they'll still know where I am.
Yes, because then what's going to happen is that you're going to be away from it for more than a minute. It'll reappear right beside Amalia Castellanter, and she can now use the badge to determine your exact location, so long as you're still attuned to it.
Is that okay? So if I unattune to it first, then it's not going to matter, but she'll still be aware that the unattunement is broken.
You don't know if she's aware if you're attuned or unattuned, actually. But if you unattune from it and then just drop it down the well, you're pretty sure it will not trigger the effect of teleporting back to Amalia.
Okay, I'm going to do that then. Unattune and then throw it in just out of spite.
Okay, so you unattune and you throw it down out of spite. Okay.
I'll let some poor sap find it later.
Okay. So,
Alright.
does anybody have anything else they want to do this evening?
Yes.
Yes, I'm
I'm
listening.
gonna kill my character by going down the hole.
Okay, do you actually want to do the dip?
No.
Okay.
I mean, yes, but no.
Is there like a table of random events that can happen if someone tries to go in?
Yes.
Oh god. How many of them would be instant death?
At your level, very few of them, but a lot of them would be dangerous.
Oh boy. Okay, boys, who's ready for the dire trolls?
I mean, an actual normal troll while you're down there one-on-one is pretty lethal.
Plus, we already have the troll skull for the manor.
Exactly.
We don't need another one.
Okay. I don't know if any of you remember to dip all the way back from session 1.
Oh, I remember that.
I do.
That was such a good opening to the session. I loved it.
Okay, so
I'll buy a round for all of our
Badge of the
allies.
Castellanters, goodbye.
Okay, so you unattune from it first, and then drop it down the well, or I should say the yawning portal.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'd like to buy a round of booze for our allies.
Okay. If you just buy regular beer, that's going to be 2 silver per person.
What about the good stuff?
Yeah, we can talk about upwards of a gold or even 2 gold per person. If you just buy a glass.
The best stuff. I want them to be 200% on our side. So 6 gold.
Yep. If there's anything
Alright.
money can buy, it's loyalty.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want the top shelf stuff,
Yeah.
we're talking like the actual strong stuff that's like really well regarded. That could go up to like 5 gold a glass.
Jeez.
5 gold a glass. And we have 3 allies?
You have 4 allies if you count Renair, Yagra, Davil, and Alden.
So 20 gold.
20 gold if you want to buy them all like a fancy drink.
Let's go. 20 gold.
Okay.
Fancy drink for all 4 of them.
Davil and Renair take the little glasses and look at you with utmost respect, giving you a nod or a cheer in the case of Renair.
Humans like this stuff, so have at it.
Yagra looks at you a little perplexed. It's not my favorite, but I'll drink it with joy.
I hear it's the best stuff.
Yeah, but the best stuff is not always the best stuff.
She's right.
Well. You want a regular beer with that?
Nah, I'll just take it.
As a chaser?
It's fine, don't worry. And she
Alright.
downs that premium whiskey glass that you just gave her. Alden takes it, sniffs it for a bit, then sips. Huh. This is marvelous. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
I'm not sure I caught your name, by the way.
Scalpel. Also, do remember to stay hydrated to avoid a hangover tomorrow.
Thank you. But I can hold my liquor very well. And you see
All
him
right.
just chug the entire glass of whiskey in one go.
Oh,
Have at it, friend.
ouch.
Now that we're in our 30s, that's why we're saying ouch.
Yes.
Yeah.
In our 20s, it's like, yeah, that's nothing. It's
That's
fine.
not a problem. I can do that.
Oh no, I'm saying ouch along the lines of what a waste. Gotta taste that shit.
Well, he's not accustomed to fancy liquor.
That's perfectly fine.
I mean, he lived in the streets with Ragnar for a long time, so. Shit burns. Wow. Ugh. Tastes good, huh? Okay. Anyone else had something else for the evening?
Nope, don't do it.
I'm good.
Okay. So, after not necessarily revelries, but taking a bit of time to yourselves, just enjoying the evening and getting some rest as the calm before the storm starts settling in, you all eventually start feeling very tired and all retire to your rooms one by one. Go to bed. Max, knowing you would go check once again on Eileen, accompanied
Yep.
by a few of the others that were also worried. She's doing fine, even if she's looking a little nervous, but she has her window locked, and she's keeping to herself right now. All of you reconvene to your bedrooms. Gix
Where are the bedrooms?
upstairs.
Oh.
This place is like 4 levels.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
don't have all the maps, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there is no map of the Yawning Portal in the module. This one is like a custom map from a fan of the Yawning Portal. Which is why it looks a little awkward, actually.
Yeah, the dimensions are just a little weird.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's not
But,
supposed to be
eh.
a place you guys hang out much into.
No, but we have made use of it.
Yes, I'm actually quite happy with the map being there.
Mm-hmm.
So, Gix and Ragnar retire to their own two they're sharing, while Scalpel and Max go to their other. So it's Ragnar and Gix in one, Scalpel and Max in the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay.
Yep.
And that also splits the ones that don't necessarily need sleep but can have a sentry's rest or whatever their exact features are for that. And it's a bit of an anxious night as you're all a little worried that something will jump on you.
Mm-hmm.
But fortunately for all of you, nothing happens. I won't say it's a quiet night, as the Yawning Portal is a very rowdy place, and the entirety of the time you can hear noise coming from downstairs and away from your rooms. But you do eventually at some point succumb to how tired you are, get a long night's rest, and eventually wake up as the sun starts rising. All of you can benefit from a long rest.
Woo!
Finally.
Restore the appropriate resources, all of your HP, all of your spell slots, all of your class features, half of your hit dice.
Everything is here. Wait.
Everyone
Shima.
and everything is here.
Shima and Chris, you'll know this one. I can restore my favorite from the gods.
Yee.
Your favorite what now?
Favorite.
Favorite from the gods.
The Allfather is watching.
Let's back you guys.
Oh, all right. I just understood the thick accent he uses stuck in there. That took me a bit.
Okay, you all go downstairs.
Yep.
And are met by the usual assortment of people. Eileen's already there. She is having a bit of a breakfast with Renair currently. Let me get some tokens on the map. And you can feel that even though the Yawning Portal is a lot less customers right now, and it's not as busy as it usually is in the evening, there's still a few people, but among the ones that you know, there is a bit of tension in the air.
Can you feel it? Any thicker and you could cut it like butter.
Hmm. What's happening?
Don't you backsass me, cat. I just look over and he just goes, meow.
You all come downstairs, take care of having a bit of a meal. For those of you who care, that'll be a 2 silver for a normal meal.
Yay!
Yes. I mean, no, I don't need to eat.
Okay, 2 silver you said?
2 silver, you said, yeah.
Ah, screw it. I'll just throw a gold piece in cover for 5 people. Because I only have 1 silver and I'm like, man, okay.
Don't want to mat for the change.
Yeah.
Understandable. Okay, so you cover for Aldim and Renair and Eileen's meal. And yourself. And there's a little bit extra for a tip for the waitress, whom the name escapes me because it's at the very beginning of the book and I don't care about searching.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Literally, she's named at the very beginning of the book and never after because she's not relevant.
Yeah, sounds right.
Oh, I just remembered actually. Her name is Bonnie.
Ah, yes.
Not that it's important. Alright,
My Bonnie lies over the ocean.
how are we feeling today?
Excited.
I don't think it's exactly the right word, but a little
A mix
reverent.
of anxiety and excitement and
Understanding
Also
that
feeling
things
that
are.
maybe our house is on fire right now.
Your house is not on fire. Don't worry about it.
How do you know?
Because I have people looking at it at this very moment.
Oh, right. So it's fine then.
Didn't spot anyone suspicious looking at it, at least.
Okay.
And it's still standing.
Well, either way, we've been at this for many weeks now, and it's finally coming to an head. Let's end on a strong note, guys.
Well, I have Yagra assigned to escort you all the way to Castle Waterdeep, as well as a few other tugs.
Excellent.
Yeah, as an escort.
Yes, they'll be keeping their distance.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and collect her senses and everything.
does November comes with us?
So, the assignments will be Eileen stays here.
Mm-hmm.
Aldin is going to stick with Yagra and the other escorts at a distance. Renair will join with you guys at Castle Waterdeep.
Cool.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Devil will actually stay at the Yawning Portal also. He is waiting for the rest of the Doom Raiders to join, and then when you guys come back, the entirety of the crew is going to be ready to depart for wherever is relevant.
Sounds good.
Okay. So, all of you, everybody relevant exits the Yawning Portal. And fortunately, you are actually not that far off from literally the head of the governmental area of Waterdeep.
Yeah, we're like a block away.
Exactly. So, good decision on you.
I'll be honest, that was totally unintentional, but I'll stick with it.
Sure.
No, seriously, I totally forgot the hunting portal was right there.
Okay, so all of you start making your way in that direction. Max's ability as a street urchin isn't really relevant here, as it is literally
yeah.
a straight line. But you are all...
But I still got mobility, so I'm zooming.
You're zooming, and then everybody is like, stick with the group!
Smell my farts.
But
Eat my shorts.
all arrive in front of said castle, and you can see there is people buzzing in and out of the place, as well as a queue on the side. But you all decide that your business is important and to ignore it. Get inside the entrance area of said castle, and there's corridors heading in a handful of directions. You do remember that you had to go on the right last time to meet with Laryl, the Blackstaff, and Myrtle, but that was more of a meeting room. Otherwise, there is a handful of receptionists also in the entrance lobby. What do you do?
Are we ready? There's no going back after
Yeah,
this.
we are. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Let's do this.
Okay, so where do you head?
Going straight through the front doors.
So, well, you
Yep.
guys are inside the castle now at this point.
Ah,
Jesus Christ, guys. We have a
What?
campaign to finish. You can post your orcs after.
oh, you're just now noticing that?
Well, they keep adding more. I know I've noticed earlier. Don't worry.
More is better.
You can post more of your horny stuff after the session's done.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Come on, guys. We only have like an hour left.
Give or take, yes.
Sorry, Daddy. Last one. I'm done.
That'll teach you.
So again, you guys are in the entrance area, which is pretty large. There's a pair of receptionists to your like diagonal left forward against the wall, and corridors just going left, right, and center. You do remember the meeting room on the right, but you're not quite sure if that's where you would see Laeral again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see the receptionist. I'm gonna be like, yeah, Troubles of Ruin. We're here to see.
Yep. Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Yeah, exactly.
Troubles of Bruin, excuse me?
That's the name of our group.
You okay? And what can I do for you?
We're
should
here
be
on
s-
urgent business. For. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
We're here to see Lady Silverhand. She's expecting us.
Lady Silverhand is booked today.
I assure you, we are more important than whoever else is booked.
Oh, it'll be a bit difficult. She's not currently present.
Or it could be that we're actually part of that group
Uh,
meeting.
With the black staff.
And you see one of the receptionists just looks at the other. We can ask to see her agenda, if you wouldn't mind giving us a moment. And one of them gets off of his butt and goes away. Was gonna ask for persuasion, but no, it doesn't matter with Max in the group. But after
Do we
just
just
a
like
couple
as they're leaving, we just go in and find the name tag of the person we want to pose as.
it doesn't matter. You fucking rolled too high. Your default roll is what, 21?
To my man, you're stupid.
Because you can't roll below a 9, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
All
you
of my
default to
lowest roll
21.
goes to 10 and defaults to 21.
Damn.
Just
Jesus.
fucking eloquence bard. But after just a couple of minutes, you see said guy who walked away comes back to his colleague. Mrs. Silverhand is not currently here. You will have to wait, unfortunately.
What do you mean,
Um,
not here?
Is she lying?
Give me an insight.
I will.
Inside.
Are we maybe at the wrong place?
You got told Castle Waterdeep by the Blackstaff.
Are we in the
For what
right
time?
the right address, the right apartment? Like,
Did we miss the time?
Scalpel and Ragna, you don't think that the receptionist there is lying. You think that they just weren't able to, like, get... How to explain that? It seems to you
Get
like
a
the
hold of her?
receptionist here was not even able to get a hold of Lady Silverhand and just assumes she's not currently there.
okay.
Plot twist. Blackstaff is really the BBG all along.
Good
She's
job.
gone rogue!
I'm gonna be like, okay, I think I remember the room, and I'll go where we were before, where we went before.
Okay, so you head off to where you were before, which was one of the turns on the right, which you know had a handful of meeting rooms. The one you went into, that you have a little bit of not so great memories with your history with the city, is 3 doors further in. Door is currently closed.
I'll go with Max.
Go with Max. Okay.
And
Yep,
before
following.
going in, I'm gonna knock
Okay, you knock,
and open the door.
and then you open the door. Door's currently locked.
The hell?
Not for long.
Jesus.
You
the
legit
door.
went robo there.
Is it normal to have these doors locked?
I knock the door again.
You knock on the door again. No response.
And then I start knocking nonstop.
At some point, you do see a clerk who passes by. I don't think this meeting room is in usage currently. I don't know
Well,
who
the
you're
door's
interested in
locked.
talking to. Well, yeah, exactly. It's not like we just let anyone enter. Can I do something for you?
Yes, we're waiting to see Lady Silverhand.
One does not simply see Lady Silverhand.
We were told to come here.
Okay, is she expecting you?
Yes.
Yes.
Is she currently present?
We were told to come here by Blackstaff.
One does not simply meet with the Blackstaff.
We do.
We do.
Okay, and who are you?
Where trouble's a brewing.
I can't say I know of any organization in this city that goes by that name.
We're
Certainly
no.
not one that's important enough to just ask for a meeting on the spot with Mrs. Silverhand.
No.
The Lord herself.
And Ragnar just puts the finger on their mouth. You don't understand. We're not the ones asking for the meeting. Silverhand is.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you much. Just a paperwork clerk here. But please stop knocking on the door, especially when there's probably nobody inside just the meeting. If Silverhand is present, she's in her office down the main corridor.
All right.
Thank
Well, if
you,
she's not there,
let's
I'm going to
go.
demand to see your manager.
She
is
is the manager.
Alright, I'll go to her office.
Okay, so you head back in the central corridor. Everybody is following suit.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and as you head back in the corridor, you hear another voice just exclaiming itself. But it's important. We need to meet Miss Silverhand.
Oh. I
Who
look
dis-
where the fuck that is.
That is at the the receptionist's desk. There's a pair of people currently there, a man and a lady. Both of them dressed pretty fancily. The lady with a long, flowy yellow dress.
Uh-oh.
The man with noble attire, half elven ears, and that ruby tip cane that is getting some of you a
Oh,
little
shit.
nervous.
Hide.
Hide?
Yes.
Give me a stealth check.
All of us?
Actually, I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause
Everybody who wants to hide can give me a stealth check. Ragnar's hidden.
Well,
I'm not hiding because they never saw my face.
Okay.
Yeah, he disappears. Kiki just. Bro.
I just kept seeing that. I had to. I'm sorry.
God damn it, Kiki.
It was necessary.
So, Ragnar disappears out of sight. Completely. Gix does his best to actually blend in with some crowd, hoping that he's capable of remaining out of sight. Scalpel unfortunately catches the light of the torches inside and kind of shines into a way that attracts attention a bit too much. Tried to hide behind a fern. Yeah, and you just stick out like a sore thumb. Max just takes advantage of the fact that he looks inconspicuous and should not be known to the Castellanters. And then you keep
I-
hearing them having this, you keep hearing Victoro actually having this pressing conversation with the receptionist. But don't understand, this is of utmost priority.
Since I can't hide, can I try to act natural?
Give me a performance check with
Oh,
disadvantage.
no.
With disadvantage?
You tried to hide and look awkward.
Oh man, it could have been a 23.
It could have been a 23, but it is not.
God damn it. I
Like,
knocked over the fern. No.
You knock over the fern.
what I'll do is I'm just gonna go at it and I'm gonna be like doing as if I'm like like working on him and I'm like stop jittering again, follow me and
You give me a performance.
Welcome to Between Two Fern.
Hello? People? Hello? Hello? That's weird. Hello? God damn it, I just noticed my internet's down now. Ugh. Fuck that noise. Why is it down? Just gonna message them on my phone on Discord. Hotspot it, you're funny. Even if I were to make a hotspot, it wouldn't actually be captured by my computer because it doesn't have a Wi-Fi capable card. Yeah, everybody's putting the no memes. Alright, well, just gonna wait to see if the router decides to cooperate or not. That thing is ancient also. Hopefully it's not just dying on me. Okay. One light is back up on the router. Just missing the second one to tell me internet is up. But the, it's trying really hard. Hello? 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 Am I back? Hi. I hear at least Ishima.
Oh, hello.
Hello! I'm alive!
So, I know that Chris went on to make himself some tea.
Okay.
And tea, well, I don't know, I think probably he made himself something to eat too.
Yeah, and honestly, it makes sense that you guys would take a quick break while my internet decides to have a ginormous hiccup right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm alive. I'm glad that we didn't have to, like, finish early because of that. That would have sucked.
So what's the last thing you heard?
The last thing I heard was you trying to say you want to, like, accompany him in maintenance or something like that.
Okay, yeah,
And then
so...
I asked you for performance, and I don't know if you heard that because everything went silent.
No, that's the thing, afterward we were silent.
Okay, then,
So yeah.
as I was asking for performance, internet decided to shit the bed.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna wait the others before rolling.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. I live, bitch! Give
Oh,
me
good.
attention!
The DM's back.
Yes, I live!
Oh, good timing. I just took a quick bio break.
Yeah, no, honestly, best time to take a bio break.
Mhm.
Literally.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess it's a matter of
The other two.
Yeah. So who's missing?
Chris and Kiki.
Okay. I think was it Chris saying that the one that said he was going to make tea, or was that Kiki?
Yeah, exactly, Chris.
Okay. Yep. All right. Ugh. It's the final countdown, but why the frick did they have to show up here? No.
You weren't expecting that, huh?
Nope. Yeah, and I also realized that GIF that I posted is also unintentionally a backup plan. If they do notice them, he's about ready to firebomb their asses.
What?
Oh, that's not gonna end well if you do that in the middle of civilians in, like, the government building.
Just fireball. Ask how many people are in the room. I said I cast fireball.
Yes. Welcome back,
If
Kiki.
you want to become a D&D terrorist, that sounds like the way
Also,
to go.
thank you for the one does not simply ask to meet the black staff. That's hilarious. Hello? Hi, hello? Don't tell me my internet's shitting the bed again.
No?
I believe so.
So, Alex,
Yes.
it was a performance.
Yeah, so if we can get back in character, everybody's back.
Yes.
I
Okay.
think.
So, the last thing I heard was Max asking to, like, perform maintenance and take care of a weird-looking Gix.
Can you restart your sentence? You kind of went robot for a while there.
Oh, sorry. So the last thing... Why is my internet being so bad tonight? Anyways, the last thing I heard was Max asking to, like, perform maintenance and accompany Gix to, like, try to cover up his fuck-ups, and I asked for that a performance check. God damn it, it's gone. I hate this. Well, screw this session at this point. Nothing's gonna happen. Ryder, can you just behave for tonight? I'm doing something important right now. It's trying to get back up, I see it. One light back. No point rebooting at this point. Nope, that's a red light. That's unusual.
He's back. Hopefully for good this time.
I hope so, because
We shall see.
Because I was just making the joke that, you said you wanted at least one session to end on a cliffhanger. I don't think this is what you had in mind.
no.
Okay.
So we're just waiting after Kiki.
He went back away again?
Yep.
Alright, camera, why are you so buggy? That's not good. Just gonna reload the spectator view.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back. Hopefully we can resume.
And
Alex is back on mine.
yes, I am. Let me just reset camera perspective. Okay. So, can I finally get that performance check? Hello? Oh, don't tell me. Hello? 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 God damn it. It's back off. Yeah, now they're all posting memes about me being online, offline, online, offline. Obviously. No, I'm not British, but thank you. Alright, so clearly internet doesn't want to behave. So, just gonna call it quits for session at this point. So, very anticlimactic ending to today's session, sadly, but technical difficulties are technical difficulties. So, that's going to be it for tonight. We will see another time.